All right, guys, in this video, my membership channel, I want to talk about something that I discovered, and I am happy that I did. The way I look at things, whenever I'm on YouTube, I usually do a lot of my research at night. Everybody's kind of getting ready for bed, and I come in here, and this is on my kitchen table, the island in my kitchen. My kitchen table's back there. And we're moving, so there's a lot of boxes back there. So I usually do a lot of my research here. I came across this supplement out there, and it's vitamin B1. A lot of you guys are deficient in vitamin B1. Thiamine is the name of it, but that thiamine is a water-soluble B vitamin. Well, I went a step further and I did some more research, and I'm gonna have a couple of videos after this. You watch this. There's a couple of videos that you guys need to see. And I was diagnosed as type 2 diabetes years ago, and my A1C was elevated, and I went in and you know, they did a bunch of blood work, and I was on this drug, not metformin, it was Ozempic. No, it was it's another drug before that to bring my A1C down. And I changed my diet, lost the weight. A1C went down to 5. You know, it was at 7.6, I think, at one time. Got it down to 5, and I got off all the drugs. And the one thing that I found out, that when you are, and you know, when you are type 2 diabetes, it does a lot of damage when your glucose levels get pretty far high up. So what happens with a lot of people that are diabetic is, you know, when that level gets pretty high, that their body starts to, it affects the kidneys, the eyes, you know, organs in your body. It starts to kind of mess them up pretty bad. You get neuropathy in your feet. You know, I know people that type 2 diabetes, and they have that neuropathy, that nerve endings that are kind of like, you know, what they you know, when you touch it, it kind of hurts, you know, and your lower legs, hands tingling and stuff like that. I really didn't have that. I really, you know, this is B1 is very good for that. B1 is a water soluble. What I got it for, and it surprisingly helped me, is I have a autoimmune disease from inflammation, and it got rid of a lot of it. I mean, the first thing I've taken in 15 years that actually helped me with that, a lot of the inflammation in my body, and it helped. If you guys remember, I used to have, you know, when I would be talking, I would have psoriasis all over this arm. You guys can go back and look at video. You remember, you know, I used to have them here, and they used to be, I don't have any anymore. And it has a lot to do with this vitamin, because when I started taking it first time, you know, because psoriasis is, you can't cure psoriasis, and it's an autoimmune disease, and it's an inflammation disease. So what I tried to do for the last few years is try to keep it at bay. And you kind of notice when I would talk, you would see these little, you know, basically what it is overgrowth of skin cells. And it's, you know, it's nothing, it's just, they would grow in one area. You could see them in old videos, you know, and then I pick my hands up, you can see them here and growing here. That's all gone away since I started this. See, I used to have one there, and it's all gone away. So this stuff is bad as shit. Now, what I got, and it's a fat soluble, it is better, I think, because I've done research on it, is benfotiamine, 300 milligrams. I take 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon. Guys, there are so many things that this stuff does for your body. And it was actually, you know, it's a deficiency that a lot of people have that they're not aware about. They don't know that they have it. And there's a lot of things that can cause the deficiency in your body. I recommend everybody, you know, and I'm looking for things that help seniors, you know, and my energy level went through the roof. It helps with energy. I've got 2 videos at the back of this video that can explain a lot of it on what it does to me. And not one of them say anything about psoriasis, but this does, little patches. You would get on, like I'll be up here talking, you'd see a little patch. Well, that's because it's an allergy I have with milk. This actually helps that too. If I drink any kind of dairy, I get a little bit of a patch right here, and you guys can see it when I talk, if you guys have asked me about it. And I basically have a milk allergy. Had it all my life. So I recommend benfotiamine right here. That is some good shit, guys. I got it for inflammation in my body. It does help. My joints don't hurt as bad anymore. I'm gonna have a couple of videos at the end of this video, guys. Take a look at it. And what I'm trying to do here is help you guys get your health back and have get your quality of life back, basically. Where you're not, because we are older, our body doesn't work like it did 35, 40 years ago. You've got to actually take supplements at this age. I think a lot of seniors out there do not consume enough vitamins, minerals, stuff like that. And I think once I start doing research and I start actually talking, I never talked about a lot of this stuff too before. And I want you guys, I'm gonna do another video on, NAG. This is very good for aches and pains, lubrication of the joints, helps joint tissue, connective tissue and stuff like that. I'll do another video on that. And like I wanna do with you guys, at the end of every video, not only do you hear me talking, what I'm doing with you guys is I'm giving you pathways. It's up to you to do the research, but I'm gonna give you some videos at the back of this video. You can actually look at them and then find your own research, because it's hard for me to get up here and talk about everything that they're already talking about, and I might miss something. So guys, at the back of this one, I have a lot more of these coming out to help you guys get your quality of life back. It helps me out. And I always do research. When I get these supplements, S.A.R.M.S, selective androgen receptor modulators, the one with that I'm gonna do next, I think, is the one with the MK677. If you guys are over 60 years old, you gotta watch that video, because I think a lot of you guys that get on this will help with healing. Watch that video. These are little things that I have tried in the past, and they benefit me. If they benefit me, I'm gonna pass that on to you guys. Thanks for watching. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. I got a couple more here that I want you to take a look at. And if you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button right down here below. And I also have a membership channel. It's that little join button that you have right down here. Click on it, and it actually has a small video in there that explains everything in the membership. Plus, it actually helps support what we do. Thanks, guys.